Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Facts on
Hey.
this 10/18. I hope you've had a great week. We do have some good news.
Yep, coats are in. There's
Coats-
the men's
coat, women's coat.
Women's coat.
Women's coats are also in.
Yeah.
Next piece of good news is we did our first insertion this week at a nursing home system that has about 30 nursing homes. So please realize that you may be getting some more work coming your way. Next thing.
Yep. So West Georgia, it is official. We have it in our hands. I know that we've prolonged this conversation, but it is ours now,
Yeah.
and it will be there soon.
Finally, as far as good news, we are in an interview process. So if you know someone who's looking to work for the best pick company in the state, please send them to office at Pick Access. We are actively looking for another team member
Yep.
in the Cobb area.
Cool. And lines, guys. So if you have a procedure that is not billable but it gets canceled, it needs to be deleted. You cannot submit those. We are actually paying for that to be submitted when we can't bill for it. So unless you have a billable cancellation, delete that line.
If you can't bill it, delete it.
Yep.
If you can't bill it, delete it. Also, if something's on hold, if you have an order that's on hold that you're about to begin, please take it off of hold and make it a regular ready order before you enter it and begin that procedure.
Yep. We've had a lot of malpositioned CVC tips. I talked to Jake, I've talked to a few people about these instances, and what seems to be a common thing is that our guide wire does not feel smooth. So if your guide wire is telling you something, you might be putting that catheter in a abnormal or incorrect location.
Listen to your guide wire. Final thoughts is everyone in the hospital. I know we talk about this, but everyone in the hospital is your customer. Every patient, every visitor, every doctor, every housekeeper, everyone is watching us.
Yep.
So please keep those smiles on. Speak to people. Keep your heads up out of your phones. Be nice, and we will see an increase in orders.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
trivia.
want to give the
Trivia. We're changing things up. So here's the new thing with trivia. If everyone answers, this trivia question is going to be pretty easy. If everyone sends an answer in the company that's on this text thread, if everyone sends an answer, then we will increase the amount of prize from $25 to $50 next week. So we will continue that trajectory, but we have to have participation. So
Yep.
What was the answer to last week's trivia?
Yeah, so Rob, congratulations for getting that right. It's Virchow's Triad. It's an important thing for us to know because two of the things we can modify. So it's going to be blood flow, stasis of blood flow. It's going to be endothelial injury and hypercoagulability. Hypercoagulability is not within our realm, but choosing a large diameter vessel and also reducing the amount of sticks is going to decrease the likelihood of developing a DVT. So that is an important thing for us to take into consideration.
So what is the question this week? It
Yep.
will be the fifth correct answer, not the fifth. And you don't have to be correct for participation. You can be way off, but you have to participate for the numbers to go up. So
Yep.
the question is, what is the minimum GFR for a patient to get a PICC line or a midline? What is our baseline? What do we use as a company, as a guide for the minimum GFR that someone can have in order to get a PICC line or a midline? How do you enter answers, Nate?
Oh yeah, you gotta text it to our number, and don't text to the group, text individually, and the number is 404-490-0072.
Did you remember that number?
404, maybe. I'm working on it.
404-490-0072. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Happy weekend.